What's up, guys? I'm Dez. This is Chris. This is Ryan. And welcome to The Up.
This is my perfect victory! That's right!
Guys, so we just talked about what our team needs are. And speaking of team needs, how about the Cincinnati Bengals making a big trade before the draft? We're going to hear from Ryan what you thought of that and kind of break that down for us.
Yeah, so the Bengals, they trade their 10th round pick to the Giants for Dexter Lawrence.
Oh, 10th
I
round.
thought there's only 7 in.
My bad. The 10th pick for Dexter Lawrence. But I do think this addresses a part of the Bengals defense. I think it is a step in the right direction, but I don't think it's going to immediately solve that defensive issue that the Bengals have had. You have Joe Burrow coming in, slinging around 40 points of offense and still finding ways to lose games. That defense is not going to be fixed overnight with this pick, but this is a step in the right direction. It's going to win them maybe 1 or 2 extra games this year, but the Bengals really do need to hit in this draft defensive-wise in order for them to have some kind of hope this season. And that hope is going to rely on Joe Burrow staying healthy. But that's all I got as far as that. So let's hear from y'all.
I think it is, in my head, it's a good trade. I think you're trading the 10th overall pick for a guy who I believe is worth the 10th overall pick. So in that realm, it's a good trade. I think it's harder to miss on those. I don't think that addresses the issue, but I'm ready to see the sexy Dexy while Joe Burrow's out with an ACL injury for the 3rd year in a row. So,
Yeah. Was not a big fan of this trade at all. When I first saw the headline, what they gave up for a defensive tackle, it completely kind of boggled my mind. Ultimately, believe that keeping and paying Trey Hendrickson, keeping your 10th overall pick to get a player that we believe will fall to 10, like a Caleb Downs, to secure the back end of your defense, as well as keep a player who's been able to get to the quarterback, as we've seen. He led the league in sacks, 2 years ago? So we know that he can get to the quarterback. We know he's a solid piece on your defensive line. And then you add an elite caliber safety on the back end to secure your defense. So I thought it would have made more sense for them to pay Trey and then keep your 10th overall pick. Because I don't believe in giving up a top 10 overall pick for a defensive tackle. Unless this is Aaron Donald that we're talking about. To me, it doesn't make any sense to go get Dexter Lawrence. Now, I know Dexter Lawrence did a better job getting to the quarterback from his position than most other players within the defensive tackle spot, but I still don't think it warrants what they gave up for him. I think he will be a good piece on their defense, but I don't think that's the route they needed to go to secure their woes on the defensive side of the ball. Like Des said, I think they're still going to find themselves struggling to keep Joe Burrow upright, and they're still going to allow stuff along the outside where the defensive tackle cannot get to on the defense. So I think that's a Band-Aid, a severe wound on the Bengals.
Couldn't agree more.
Band-Aid on a bullet hole. Morgan Wallen there.
There you go.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow us on all platforms. We got much more coming. As always, we'll catch you on The Up.